We are so privileged. We have phones and computers. We have fresh food and clean water. We really are lucky. However, outside of our Buckley bubble, people aren't as well off as we are. In places like Africa and the Middle East, things we can never imagine happen to them every day.
I don't know why they're guys, hold up. Let me get it out. Hey, can I get a water, please?
Hey, Luke, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Sure. There you go.
Thank you. Ew, what is this? This is so gross.
This is what millions of women spend over 40 billion hours a year collecting. Not only does this water carry diseases such as cholera, hepatitis, and typhoid, which kills many in undernourished areas, these women and children can spend the time that they spend getting water and getting an education.
I don't like this. Remember that time you threw away your half-eaten lunch because you weren't hungry and then proceeded to go to the vending machine? Well, while you were taking food for granted, 21,000 people die every day of starvation. Just the U.S. alone wastes about 40% of all their edible food each year. If Americans saved more than 15% of that, it could feed 25 million people.
The average person needs about 50 liters of water a day to survive. That includes drinking, sanitation, and hygiene. If we were to take out sanitation and hygiene, we would only need about 5 liters a day. In America and other well-nourished areas, we use almost 500 liters each day. That's 10 times as much as we need. In Africa, many people live on 20 liters per day, and about 85% of that is for agriculture.
Our school is wonderful. We have comfy chairs in the library, 4 vending machines that provide us with all the snacks that we need, and many classrooms where we can learn all of what we need to be successful in life. However, these experiences are a privilege, and many people in sub-Saharan Africa cannot afford anything like this. Not only are their schools dirty, small, and sometimes not even in a building. Many women and children do not go to school, and the ones that do are at a health risk. Even with many people helping, over 10 million are out of school, and sub-Saharan Africa is the worst literacy rate in the world.
As the population grows, so will poverty. Already clean water is becoming scarce, and the 7.125 billion people in the world continue to reproduce. Not only will water become more hard to find, so will food. Let's say farmers had to stop producing strawberries, which is one of the highest selling fruits of all times. Suddenly, the price for these berries would rise enormously, and only the wealthy could afford them. Of course, if you were on or below the poverty line, no strawberries for you. Now imagine that effect, but with almost every food an ounce of water. To get 1 bottle of clean water, it would cost $20, and to get a loaf of bread, $15. People have to eat, but since it's becoming harder and harder to find a job with the rising population, many won't be able to afford enough food, causing the poverty rate to grow even more. Health, hunger, poverty, and education all have effects on unsafe water and vice versa. Although it may not seem like it, we will be affected by this drought no matter what. All we have to do is use some water-saving techniques, like whenever it rains, put a barrel outdoors to catch the rainwater, then use that water for things like watering the plants, and turn off any dripping faucet you see. If we do this, we can soften the impact that the drought will have on us. Thank you so much for watching.